Okay, for question 2, okay, again, just like the first question, there's a repeated factor here, okay? It's not in a bracket, okay, but it's still x squared, so it's a repeated factor of x, okay? If you want to think of it as a bracket term, that would be like x plus 0, wouldn't it? All squared. So you could rewrite it if you wanted to as x plus 0 all squared, but I would just leave it like that. And appreciate then with repeated factor, okay, on the bottom then, because it's x squared, on the bottom of the first fraction you're going to have x, but then the second fraction you're going to have x squared, and then you've got the x minus 1 here. So then on top, well, the unknown values we call a, b, c, okay? So when we have that here, we can then treat it like an equation, and this x squared, x minus 1, take it over the other side and multiply. So we just left them with x plus 3 here, and then we have x squared, x minus 1, and then square bracket, yeah, and we're going to write all of these in here then. So we have 3 fractions, so we'll have that one, second fraction and the third fraction. So you have a over x plus b over x squared plus c over x minus 1, okay, so we multiply through x plus 3 then, so we multiply through this, we start off with the first term, a over x times x squared x minus 1, okay, plus b over x squared times x squared x minus 1, and then finally then the c over x minus 1 multiplied by the x squared x minus 1, okay, just about squeeze it in there. So let's see what cancels here. Now this time the x cancels with the square there, the x squareds cancel completely there, and the x minus 1 is cancelled here. So you're left with x plus 3 equals to a, x minus 1, plus b, well they've gone, so it's just x minus 1, plus c then, just x squared, okay. So I think the sensible value here to set to start with is x equals 0, okay? So if I do that, this would just be 3. 0 there will make this whole thing 0. 0 there, well that'll be 0 minus 1, so that'll be minus 1b, so minus b. And 0 there, the c will go. So this means then 3 is equal to negative b, so that means b is equal to negative 3, okay? The other value we could set x to equal, of course, will be 1. Okay, so if I put it in there, I've got 1 plus 3. Put 1 there, and it cancels, doesn't it? It becomes 0. Put 1 there, becomes 0. Put 1 there, square it, it just becomes 1, doesn't it? So you get c then equals to 4. Okay? Now, there's no other value we can set to eliminate the anything here, right? Any of the brackets. So we've set x to be 0, x to be 1. So we just got to choose another value now. Okay? Let's go for x equals 2 maybe. Okay, it doesn't matter which value. So x equals 2, 2 plus 3 equals 2. Well, if I put 2 in here, well, I've got 2 there, and that will become 2 take away 1, which is 1, of course. Now, b we know is negative 3, and then 2 there take away 1, and c is 4. Okay, and in this case then, we're going to square the x value, okay? So I get 5 here equals to 2a. This then, well that's just 1, so we get minus 3 there, and then this here will be 16, okay? So let's take this over, so it becomes 8. Let's take this over, so it becomes minus 8. So then that means then a has got to equal to negative 4. Okay, so overall answer for x plus 3 over x squared x minus 1 will be negative 4 over x. Okay, plus, no, it's another minus, isn't it? It's another minus because you've got minus 3 there for b over x squared, and then plus 4 over x minus 1.